What's going on, guys? We're starting off out here in the garage again. This past weekend I posted a video. We took the heap over there wheeling and had a good time with that. Grass is coming back. It's starting to turn greener out here in the middle of a cornfield. And today we're going to start off a new video series where we're going to do, I guess I'm going to call it car compare for now, since we have all these cars laying around and I have a racetrack out there in the blinding light, where we're going to take each of these cars, and as we pick up any new ones, we'll run them around the track. We'll run them around both the Ultra 4 and the short course loop, and we'll try and time each one so we can like make a Top Gear power lap board of lap times of all of them. We have two axial bombers here, since we ended up buying his and hers sets of almost everything here, so we can race against each other head to head. We have Vanquish steel links on these because these things are fragile as crap and they fall apart very quickly if you don't immediately put steel parts on them. We have two Castle Mamba X systems coming in the mail, so we can swap those over to a brushless combo with 3800 kV motor, hopefully be able to run both loops of the track and hit some jumps with them and still crawl really well. We've got UDRs, we have a Tenacity DB Pro down there, we've got a couple E-Revos, some baby E-Revos, Maxes, and of course the X Max, which we'll do a lap time of in a future video. Today we're keeping simple, and we will be starting off here with the Slash 4x4 running on a 2-cell Traxxas pack. So we'll slap this in and we'll get over to the track and we will get our first lap times logged. This over because it's windy as hell outside, but we're going to count the official start finish line is once the rear wheels leave the ground and we're in the air on that jump. That's what we're going to call a lap for this. So here we go. Alright guys, what's going on? We're doing the voiceovers today since this was incredibly windy, recording it, as we're probably about to see as I take a warm-up lap with the Slash here. We'll get into timing it later. I did my best to time the laps out here, and to be fair, I think I'm going to take an average of the laps we get with it to try and eliminate some variables, and I guess I try and eliminate some of the variable of me messing up driving. We're going to be taking average lap times to do the final comparison here. We are taking a warm-up lap right now, and I think we're about to see the wind completely reject me wanting to hit the back jump on the track. Oh, no, that comes later in the video. I'm sorry. These are warm-up laps that we're getting ready. We got some grasses growing back on the track. It's starting to look better. And there we go. There's that version of me talking it, starting the actual laps. You got the timer at the bottom right there, counting in seconds. Driving this track, I always thought the laps were way longer than they are. I did not realize these laps go as fast as they do. So, yeah, we're going to come around here, we're going to run some laps at the Slash, and we're going to set some baseline, since I think this could potentially be an interesting series to do. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you somehow found this video and not being one of the 5 subscribers I have that clicks on me playing with toy cars, because I'm an adult playing with toy cars, and there's the wind rejecting our jump. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm an adult playing with toy cars. But yeah, anyway, I spent a lot more time putting this video together to try and make it hopefully more interesting. In the future, I want to grab some of the other cars we have. I'll talk about it. The past version of me, we'll talk about it when we get back to the garage after we're done doing some laps here. But like the next video is going to be comparing that Tenacity DB Pro to this, doing the same thing, running around the same track on the same day actually, because when I ran this I immediately put this car away and grabbed the Tenacity and went to do more laps. So the idea is to try and compare all the different cars I have and any other cars I happen to be able to pick up on my little track where I have a little thing where it can be consistent. We can try and see how things stack up next to each other, kind of like Top Gear used to do before they got ruined. But yeah, we're coming around another turn here. That turn's really loose at the corner. You can definitely tell you can probably hear the wind in the background, so I'm narrating over this to try and turn it down a little bit. But you can see the short course bodies definitely get picked up in the wind quite a bit. And I'm actually curious to see how the Tenacity is going to stack up relative to this, because for whatever reason, driving the Slash around the track felt faster than the Tenacity DB Pro, but we'll see at the lap time. So there's again, the body's just getting sucked up in the wind. The state of flat farmland is not a great spot for a short course truck driving outside, apparently. I think we have to like slow down for the back jump to avoid the body getting sucked into the wind. Got a little ski jump coming out of the back corner, and that last little turn into the finish line jump, you kind of like, you gotta kick it around a little bit with that, or else the corner is such a tight hairpin that if you try and drive the corner, it kind of, the cars don't turn tight enough to make it, so you gotta slide it. Trying to get the X-Max through this in the future is going to be fun, because I would like to compare every car I have on both versions of this track. Everything from maybe a 24th scale, if I can get a Charisma to actually make it around here, up to an X-Max on the same track. Probably can't hear anything I'm saying, but what I'm saying is we just finished up with our short course line, and I'm trying to make like a Ultra 4 racing section through the center of our track here, since we got 2 axial bombers that I thought were going to be fun to race. And we actually have a Traxxas Summit too, which would probably be fun to make an Ultra 4 thing for it. The Summit's definitely has an easier time, since we can see the slash getting hung up almost immediately here. I realized the better way for this, since I don't have transponders, I'm kind of picking the last frame in the video where the wheel comes off the ground of a jump and using that to count laps, since that's probably close enough for this comparison. But yeah, we have 2 axial bombers that both, as I sit here now, have Castle Mamba X brushless combo in them with a 3800 kV censored motor. So we built this little Ultra 4 section to try and run those in, because I thought that'd be fun. And as I say, I'm also working on like a little sandbox in the yard to run SCX24s outside. So there's all kinds of other toy car stuff we can get into if people are actually interested in it. I think we only did 3 laps here because it was very evident, a nice little drift coming in here, but very evident that this is obviously not what the Slash was made to do, and it was didn't want to destroy the car doing this quite yet, so I think we only did 3 laps to average together here. I should have weed whipped that corner in the back more, since it's kind of hard to see. The black piping is just some 4-inch drain tile we got from Home Depot for cheap, and then I just spent way too much time with a jigsaw cutting the 200 feet of pipe in half. I think I cut 400 feet of pipe in half to make... No, I cut 200 feet of pipe in half to make 400 feet, and you can see everything hung up again. The Slash, it's taking the cheater line around it, and we didn't quite make it. And there's it. There's the last lap we had, I think. This one I have the timer going for, but I actually can't remember if we complete this lap. No, we do. You can definitely see the wind rejecting the Slash there, which is why when I was running the fast line, we had to hit the brakes to keep the nose down so it didn't parachute too badly. Last run through the logs, getting hung up. Not crawling, doing Ultra 4 things. We don't need no censored combo here, even though this is much more pleasant with censored combo, and the bombers definitely don't get hung up as bad as this. And there we go. Made it through with our little hump at the end there. I want to add more stuff to that, but I honestly ran out of dirt. You can see on this back corner there's a big hole in the ground that I dug to get dirt to build the jumps we have right now. I couldn't get dirt brought in, since apparently dirt's a really hard thing to find in this state. We'll go back to past me. Okay, so we're going to close the video out for the Slash. We have some average lap times being shown that I'll probably narrate over if I haven't done that already. Next video, we're going to look at that Nasty DB Pro and do the same thing and see how that compares to the Slash 4x4. So thanks for watching if you made it this far. I will see you guys in the next one, and then I will get some B-roll, or we'll have a black screen really quickly to show the lap times. See you guys in the next one. So what I was saying before past me rudely interrupted was dirt's apparently hard to get in this area, so the track is going to stay how it is, and we'll take the track as it sits, and my idea is to compare all the different cars we have, and we'll have a leaderboard here of each different version of the course with each car, and the average lap times to see how they stack up. Obviously, we're just getting started with the Slash, which I think is a good baseline to use. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and you'll stay tuned for more, because I'm curious to see how everything else stacks up. Maybe some other people are too. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week.